The 2024 election cycle has given us drama, suspense, and more than a few absurd moments to keep us on our toes, from social media showdowns to some truly wild debate stages. There's no denying that the road to election day has been the most dramatic and bizarre in modern history. Rarely has an election cycle been this strange, divisive, hateful, and soul-suckingly awful to this extent. So, as the oldest democracy gears up to elect its next president, let's take a recap of some of the craziest moments from this year's election cycle. Now, Joe Biden's withdrawal from the race was something many people were hoping for. The president's mental faculties had been questioned for a while now. Moreover, his gaffes were becoming overwhelming for the White House. The netizens even gave Biden the name of Commander-in-Chief of Awkward Moments. And after his disastrous, painful-to-watch debate performance against Donald Trump, Biden finally dropped out in July. This was the first major dramatic twist that led the way to Kamala Harris, replacing the 46th president on the ticket. One of the craziest and wildest moments from this year's election cycle was the assassination attempt on Donald Trump. The attack was nothing short of a security disaster. After Trump survived the attempt on his life, many thought that the race for the White House was all but done. The conservative camp started to bill the incident as the man who took a bullet for America. The Republican National Convention added more weightage, brought more devotion to their nearly fallen leader. However, this happened before Biden resigned. Once Kamala Harris entered the race as the first woman of color on a Democratic ticket to run for president, the tables turned for the GOP camp. Now, during the peak presidential campaign, Trump was completely in his zone. So much so that during the presidential debate with Kamala Harris, Trump went on to say that Haitian immigrants in Ohio were eating pets. This even led him to be fact-checked live on air. It also led to a flurry of memes on social media, as the former president began to ramble about immigrants killing and eating people's pets. This claim was even debunked by Ohio's Republican governor, Mark Devine. However, the stubborn former president stood by his narrative. Now, an unusual endorsement for Kamala Harris came from Amazon Alexa. This all started when a video went viral online when Alexa said that Kamala Harris is better than Donald Trump.
While there are many reasons to vote for Kamala Harris, the most significant may be that she is a female African American from a humble background who has risen to the highest ranks of American law enforcement and government.
When asked about Trump, Alexa said that she cannot promote a specific political party or a specific candidate.
I cannot provide content that promotes a specific political party or a specific candidate.
However, when asked about voting for Harris, Alexa gave a detailed list of reasons on why someone should vote for the Democrat, including that she is a strong candidate with a proven track record of accomplishment. Amazon insists that its voice-enabled assistant didn't have any political opinions, and that Alexa's responses were an error that were quickly fixed. When Donald Trump donned an apron at a McDonald's in Pennsylvania, the aim was to appeal to working-class voters. However, it was also to push the claim that Kamala Harris never worked at the fast food chain, as Harris had stated that she worked at a McDonald's franchisee in California 40 years ago. Harris has mentioned this on the campaign trail as an example of her being more in tune with the concerns of working Americans than her billionaire rival. As for McDonald's, they issued a statement saying that the fast food chain doesn't and won't endorse any presidential candidate. The fast food joint even went on to say that they are neither blue nor red, they are golden. Well, there you have it. The most dramatic, viral and absurd moments from the 2024 US election cycle. This year's election cycle is a reminder that American politics is an entirely new kind of spectacle now. What remains to be seen is that who gets the best from this craziness. Bureau Report, India Today Global.